Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm really excited to share this video with you here. I'm here with Joe. He is the owner operator of Wild West Auto Body in Langham, Saskatchewan, and he's going to show us his incredible personal collection of cars and trucks and things, and some of the stuff in his building here. He's in a now, this building was an auto dealership, and it was a hotel, and it was a lot of different things. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes here. But first of all, I want to take a quick look at the cars first. This is probably one of my favorite all-time long list of cars that I would like to own. It's a 61 bubble top, and now this car. Not only it was 61 bubble tops, very rare, very collectible, very desirable body style, but this one also has the 409 in it. So this is a 409 4-speed car. Just ups the ante on the whole deal. This is very, very desirable car. Now Joe restored this car. He painted it. Joe's one of my favorite bodymen and painters. And you guys, when you see his collection here, you'll know what I'm talking about. So Joe, when did you acquire this car?
Oh man, I've had this car since about 2000 or 2001.
Yeah?
But it was quite a basket case when I got it.
So it's not a original 409 car. It was it a six-cylinder?
It was a six-cylinder, 3 on the tree car. It originally was white with a red roof and red and white interior. But when I was looking through the old color chips that I have, in 61, they had a Twilight Mist metallic color, and it just jumped off the page at me.
Yeah.
I figured, well, I got to try it, so I like it. It really turned out nice.
It did. It turned out beautiful. This is one of the things that I first noticed. I think when I first met you, you had brought this car out to the Radisson Show and Shine in Saskatchewan. And you had brought this car, and it's one of the few cars on a long list of cars that I really would like to own. I mean, the bubble tops, they were really special.
No blind spots.
No blind spots, yeah. A really thin, well, A-pillar, really thin A-pillar, no D-pillar. And yeah, they were just a stunning design. And that W series motors, they went from 61 to 65.
The 409s. They started with the 348s and 58, I think it was.
58. Yeah. Now there's a lot of different 409. Can I look at that engine again?
Sure can. Yeah.
Now, one way to identify the difference between a 409 and a 348, they're basically the same. But one thing that kind of gives it away, and it's not a foolproof thing, but the dipstick itself.
Yeah.
This one is on the passenger side, the right side of the engine, and the 348s typically had them on the driver's side or the left side of the engine. So that was one way you could identify them, but externally you could actually swap. The oil pans were interchangeable, so you could technically swap it and make it look like a 409. So it's not a foolproof deal, but those W motors were really interesting, and yeah, there was lots of different horsepower versions. I guess it was Chevy's first stab at performance, and they actually made a W series motor that was a 427 cubic inch.
That's
and
right,
I think Grumpy Jenkins actually super rare, yeah. It's just a beautiful car. Next one on the list that I want to look at is it's a 64. This is another pretty car. 64 Impala and another 409 car. And another, again, you know, Joe's attention to detail, the body work and paint on these cars are just flawless. And could we look under the hood of this one, Joe? And the color combination. And again, another 409 car. Just very, very pretty. Just a beautiful car. The combination of this red.
This is actually an odd red too for 64.
Is that right?
I believe most of them were Roman red, and this one is Ember red.
Ember red.
With the silver interior.
Is that an original color to this car?
This is original colors on this car.
Wow. It's just beautiful. And this one has a nice set of wide whites, and you recently became a dealer for these wide whites.
Yeah, they seem to be a very nice tire. I sure like the way they ride and handle. They're radial, which a lot of the white walls weren't.
Yeah, and they're a nice true wide white. What's the name on there?
Contio tire.
Contio White Paw Classic.
White Paw, yeah.
Very, very pretty. It looks really nice on there.
This car also came with tilt, power windows.
Oh, it's a high option car. Way high option. Power windows and a tilt column. I don't think I've ever seen that in 64. That's nice. But that's silver interior is just stunning with that red exterior.
Yeah,
it's very pretty.
Nice combination.
High options got dual antennas on the back here. Very, very nice. And you've got a truck here. What year is this one, Joe?
This is a 78.
78.
I kind of changed the back end a bit. I got rid of the taillights and the chains that were back here and
Oh,
put them in the
okay.
bumper and
Oh, that's nice.
made a latch system for the tailgate.
It's got some stripes on it. Bed's all been restored.
Yeah.
Very pretty truck.
This is also a big block.
Oh, it's a 454? Oh, yeah.
It's the engine block matches the serial number, so it's
Numbers
the
matching.
intake isn't correct, but
Very nice. That's pretty. And we were talking about how this building's got some neat history. We've got some pictures on the walls here. So this building was 1907.
I believe so, yeah. It was originally the Western Hotel.
It was a Western hotel, and later in life, they took the roof off it and turned it into a garage. And it was an actual car dealership at one time. It was a Chevy dealership.
It was a Chevy dealership. I believe it was late 30s or 40s when it became a GM dealership. And it was the GM dealership right up until when I bought it in 97.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There's another picture here I got to show you
I
guys.
guess that explains the bow tie on the floor.
Oh, yes, there is. There's a bow tie. And the tiles there. I didn't notice that. That's cool. There's another pair of interesting photos here on the wall when this was a hotel.
Yeah, that one's from 1912. It has the gas light on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
And in this one, you can actually see some of the wiring on the wall here. So that was 1914.
1914. Wow. That's some cool history you got here. Well, let's roll on to the back.
Sure.
Joe's got some more cars to look at. Some customer cars, some project cars. Now your latest project, I want to take a peek at that. So this is another Impala?
Biscayne.
Biscayne.
Yeah, two-door sedan.
And this is a 396 4-speed car.
Yeah, it's got a 68 block and a T10 4-speed out of about an 80 Camaro. Disc brakes off of a 71 or so Monte Carlo. Power steering
cool.
from an 81 Malibu.
Power steering, disc brakes, big block, 4-speed. And all the chassis done. Drivetrain's in there, and now you're working on the body. There's a 2-door Biscayne.
Yeah, I think we've got all the rust welded up and we're starting to strip the paint and get her smoothed out.
Oh, cool. I didn't know you had this. This is a treat.
Maybe it'll fire it up. We'll see.
That's cool. Awesome. There's nothing like the sound of a big block, eh?
With open headers.
Yeah, big block open headers, 4-speed. That is super cool. Wow. Thanks for firing that up for me. This is your El Camino?
Yeah.
What year is this one?
This is an 81. Just a 305 4 but a very nice driver. We've driven it to Colorado and back, and Winnipeg and Regina.
Wow.
Been on a few road trips.
Again, a super straight, nicely restored car. That's pretty. You've got a car in the paint booth here. So this is a customer's car. And it's a Monaco. What year is this one?
67.
67 Monaco. So just in the stages of getting blocked here, and we were just talking about the long flat panels on these Monacos. There's a lot of blocking in this one. Wow, very cool, very nice. And what else do we got here? We've got a couple others to look at. Oh, I want to look at your another big block car. This is Joe's Caprice. I like this car also. This one's a 4-door, 396 automatic, 66.
66, yeah. It's got this one has tilt steering and power seats.
Power seats. Oh wow. And tilt column.
And a turbo 400. I think it was one of the first years of the turbo 400.
Oh wow. You've got some neat cars, Joe. That's cool. I like these. This one, even its color, reminds me of the movie Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, I believe it was called.
Sneak through the obstacle course here.
And there's the big block. Do you know what this one's rated at, horsepower?
I think it's 3 1/4.
325 horse?
I think so, yeah.
It's pretty. You've had this out a couple of times, I think once last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice car. I like that. And another customer's car over here. This actually belongs to a mutual friend, Carl.
Yeah.
So you're doing some body work for him. It's 50 Olds, and it's been kind of resto-modded. It's got 455 in it, and some late model. We can't really look at it today, guys, but
Mid-80s Cutlass interior.
yeah, mid-80s custom interior. And
You could probably pull the plastic back a bit.
yeah, there's that 80s dash custom. A lot of neat custom stuff in this one. Cool. And yeah, if you guys are anybody that's in the market for some wide whites, you know, this is an alternative to the Coker tire. You can get wide whites through Joe at Wild West Auto Body. I see one thing here, you've got some 14-inch tires. That's something that's becoming kind of a rarity today.
Yeah.
It's getting hard to get 14-inch tires now, and
In any size.
in any size. And these are wide whites, so very cool.
Richard in the walkway.
Yeah. Now, one more neat little hot rod to look at here. Where are we going? Oh, this way. So this is your son's S10,
Yeah.
and it's a 350.
It's
Three-
poured out to a 355 now.
355. And this thing sounds wild.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
and
can
it
you
goes
fire
pretty
this
good.
up for us? This is it's a neat hot rod. It's got disc brakes all around. Yeah, this sounds wild. There's a neat little diorama I want to show you guys here. He's got built into the tailgate. I've never seen this before. This is really neat. What a cool idea.
The shells roll around when they hit the baddies, and then the bullet goes from side to side on the rope.
Oh,
So when I'm turning, he moves, and
everything's animated
a
there.
little bit, yeah.
That's cool.
Give it one little extra touch.
And this is your daily.
This is my daily. I
You winter drive this?
put a posi in it so I can drive it in the wintertime, basically.
Yeah. It's a neat hot rod.
It's a 5-speed, 2-wheel drive, and your
And it's this thing gets up and goes. Nice light truck. And this engine you were saying makes what kind of power was it again?
bench. It is right around 400 horse, just under 400, and just over 400 foot-pounds torque.
Oh, cool.
So-
Yeah, that's got to make this little truck go pretty
Yeah,
good.
she goes. I need traction bars because she hops if I hop on it.
Very cool. Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah,
I
well,
like
thanks
it.
for coming.
I like it. That's true hot rodding right there.
My little rat rod.
Well, there, guys. It's kind of a quick look at Joe's shop, Wild West Auto Body, Langham, Saskatchewan.
Enough to get you back on the progress of this one. It's a little closer to being done.
Yeah, we'll have an update video on this one. This is a neat treat. I didn't know that you had this project going. This is, I mean, what's not cooler than a big block 4-speed Impala or Biscayne? That's cool to see. Well, thanks very much for sharing that with me, Joe.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for watching, everybody.